studios often viewed comic book films as a potential financial loss. In spite of this, we have seen a number of excellent adaptations over the years, so we've put together a list of the top 10 best movies that came from comic books. Number 10. Men in Black. In a world of lazy mid-90s special effects saturated blockbuster films, Men in Black stands out for its use of witty dialogue and choice of actors. Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith both have excellent chemistry that keeps the viewers entertained, while the film makes more of an effort on world building rather than attempting to bog the concept down with a focus on an action-packed plot. Number 9. Guardians of the Galaxy. This film came as a surprise for many who were expecting another Marvel blockbuster released in the hopes of capitalizing shamelessly on the post-Avengers fan euphoria. Intentions aside, Guardians of the Galaxy managed to be gloriously entertaining with genuinely touching moments, as well as mandatory humor that seemed organic and not specifically placed. Number 8. Captain America: The Winter Soldier. While many loved Civil War, in spite of its gaping plot holes, Winter Soldier delivered on every aspect. Besides being more competently made than its predecessor, the 70s-style conspiracy thriller in a 21st century world provides enough intrigue and political commentary to keep the viewer entertained and engaged. Number 7. Batman. If you've recently been blown away by Christopher Nolan's wonderfully gritty trilogy, it might be difficult to give the old versions even a second glance. But to dismiss Tim Burton's Batman simply because the film may seem dated would be an absurd mistake. This film captures Kane's dark comic style to a fault, while Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson both offer performances of a lifetime. Number 6. Oldboy. While die-hard fans of the manga criticize this film for being a very loose adaptation, Chan-wook Park's Oldboy is no less than a cinematic masterpiece. Some of the film's extreme discomfort is an endurance test worth taking, as the film delivers absolute creativity and catharsis. Number 5. Deadpool. A marvelous breath of fresh air in the superhero comic book movie trope, Deadpool is an infallible, postmodern, self-aware 103 minutes of film. Without trying too hard, the film's on-the-nose humor works to engage the viewer in tandem with the fantastic performances by Ryan Reynolds, TJ Miller, and breakout star Brianna Hildebrand. Number 4. Akira. Akira is one of the 2 anime films that basically put all other anime on the map, at least in the West. This film has a huge cult following, and if you've watched a good subtitled version, it's easy to see why. Akira's stunning animation, action sequences, and somewhat over-encumbered plot rival that of the most expensive Coen Brothers films. Number 3. Spider-Man 2. While we would all like to wipe Spider-Man 3 from our memories, Sam Raimi's second installment in his Spider-Man trilogy should not be so easily overlooked. An incredibly touching narrative of a superhero who has real people problems while still attempting to save the entire city of New York, the film displays some of the best comic book textures from the early 60s and captures some of the best performances from the cast. Number 2. Superman. Marlon Brando, Christopher Reeve, and Gene Hackman are potentially enough of a reason why this Superman film is so critically acclaimed. Besides being hailed as the superhero movie that began all superhero movies, the film remains light and entertaining without seeming dated, even in the wake of Henry Cavill's sonic boom into stardom. Number 1. The Dark Knight. It was very difficult not to include Christopher Nolan's entire Batman trilogy in this top 10, but The Dark Knight is an obvious choice for most people without even having to think about it. From Heath Ledger's haunting, manic Joker without a cause, to Michael Caine's army-hardened Alfred Pennyworth, this film had it all. With its painfully gritty cinematography and well-developed characters instead of an overt focus on action sequences, Nolan's Dark Knight changed the game for all future superhero movies. As usual, thanks for watching. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to see more awesome Top 10 clips. We come out with Top 10 videos just for you every week. Be sure to like this clip and leave a comment. Then feel free to go ahead and check out one of our other Top 10 videos that you see on the screen right now.